What's going on, everybody? Gentleman94 here. Welcome back to 3GB Solo Play. This is Demon Souls. Today we are going to be working through the Tower of Latria 3-2. Last episode we went ahead and took care of the Archstone of the Shadowmen 4-1. Killed the Adjudicator, opened up the Adjudicator Archstone for 4-2. And I could go to 4-2 and fight the old swordsman, but I don't really feel like it right now. So we're going to go, like I said, up to 3-2, Tower of Latria. And yeah, go to the Fool's Idol Archstone. So here we go. Let's give it a shot. So what's been going on recently in my Souls playthrough? Well, I haven't done a lot with this particular Demon Souls playthrough because, yeah, went ahead and I beat Dark Souls 2. Got to the ending. I haven't 100% platinum the game yet. MJ, another 3GBer, he has, and that's awesome. I haven't quite gotten to that point yet. Been busy at work and just been busy altogether. Haven't really felt like doing a lot of Souls recording or trophy hunting. But I have beaten the game, and I gotta tell you, the ending is very Souls-like. You know, I think Dark Souls 2 overall is a great game. My major gripe is still the PvP, you know, the invasions and all of that. That's still my major gripe. I mean, that's been my gripe with every single Souls game, just because you inevitably run into the jerks that just want to murder you and don't care how they do it. I have hit quite a few hackers now, guys that you will actually hit and they will take no damage. They just can't be damaged and can't be hurt at all, and that's a shame, because it kind of gives the whole series kind of a bad name. But what are you gonna do? I try not to have to fight BPs if I don't have to. Sometimes I'll be kind of waiting around to get my soul pulled or anything like that, and I'll get invaded. I'll just roll off a cliff and die. I'm not going to fight with them. I'm not going to screw around with them. For every 1 or 2 legitimate PvP battles that we have, I end up getting maybe 5 or 6 that are just hacked, or somehow, I don't know, they just seem to just destroy me. And yeah, I'm not really built for PvP. I'm built for PvE, because that's what I like to do. But it's just annoying and aggravating, so I try not to deal with it if I don't have to. I have fought a couple of BPs, and I've had very good fights with those guys, but like I said, those are very rare. You know, maybe 1 or 2 out of 5 or 6, you know, actual PvP invasions. So let's talk a little bit about Tower of Latria 3-2. This is not one of my favorite levels. You've got these flying gargoyles that kind of float around, and they're really, really annoying. They have the center tower here with this gigantic heart-looking object. It's held up by a bunch of chains and arms. And your first priority is to destroy those chains and to drop this heart to the very bottom of this tower. Once you kind of get down there, break all the chains, you drop that heart, you will actually go down there, and there'll be a couple of items you can grab. There's a whole another area where you can get some moonstone and some of your upgrade weapon stones. So it's not a bad place to be, but it's not one of my favorites. This is also a place that if you happen to be a magic build character here, you can actually go here to the corner and you can look down, you can see a ledge down there. Well, that ledge has an item on it. There's the item right there. That will actually give you the rune shield and the rune sword, and those are decent magic based weapons, at least for early part of the game. Later on, the rune shield gets trumped out by what's called the Dark Silver Shield, which I think is one of the best shields in the game. But it's nice to have starting out, because sometimes you need a little bit better of a weapon and something that keys off of magic until you have an opportunity to go ahead and get, I think it's Baldwin that upgrades your weapons. So kill these guys. Sometimes these guys will drop souls, other times they'll drop, I think they can drop a spiral rapier, and I think they also drop a gargoyle crossbow. Man, the ragdoll physics sometimes just kind of make you laugh, you know. That's something they pulled out of Dark Souls 2. They don't have the ragdoll physics in Dark Souls 2 anymore. I'm not sure that's a bad thing, but it is what it is. These guys are annoying though. These flying gargoyles with the crossbow. These guys are just annoying. Oh well, screw them. We can drop over here and go down to this body, and we'll get one of the great swords, a flamberge. That's kind of a wavy bladed type sword. I actually use those in Dark Souls 2 to pretty decent effect. I can't say they're the greatest sword. They have the same moveset as the Claymore. But yeah, they're alright. I like the way they look. And plus they do bleed damage. That's probably one of the best cases for that particular weapon. The bleed damage can be significant as long as you upgrade it, you know. Okay, another 335 souls. We're going to carry on here. The first fog gate there is to the very first tower. And that tower is going to be where we get the item, the key I talked about in, I think, 2 episodes ago. I referred to a key that you can get in Pure White Tendency. So that's where that key is going to be, and we're going to go ahead and grab that key. But first we got to get to the gargoyles, hit the fog gate, and then we can go up and get that key. Oh, come on, come on. Dang, it slipped away from us. Oh well, we'll get him here. And there we go. Done. Okay, unknown soldier soul, we'll take it. Then here we'll have a gargoyle. I think I can range him and draw him in. Possibly, let's give it a try here. What is he doing? He's just walking into the fog gate. Alright, there we go. The boss at the end of this level is not an easy boss. It's not that it's difficult, it's just annoying. You fight something called the Man-Eater, and the Man-Eater starts off easy enough as one kind of weird mixed type creature. It looks like a gargoyle mixed with a lion, mixed with a snake. I don't know what they're called. Possibly close to a chimera, but it's not. It's just the Man-Eater. I don't really know how to describe them. What's annoying, though, is when you go into the fog gate and you start fighting one of them, another one will show up, and then you have to fight 2 Man-Eaters. So there is one way to get around it without having to do that. And we'll probably do it next episode, because I don't really feel like fighting this episode. Plus, I need a lot more arrows than I have on me. Because what we can do is we can actually shoot through the fog gate. Unless they patched it, of course. I haven't played this in a while. But unless they patched it, you can actually shoot arrows through the fog gate, and you can whittle down the first Man-Eater. Once you kill him, you go through the fog gate, and then you only have to deal with one of them. That's usually the way I like to do it, because fighting 2 Man-Eaters at one time is just not fun. So we have an elevator here. Be very careful if you happen to play this game and you go into this area. Don't just walk off the cliff like so many of us have done in the past. Wait for that elevator to drop down. You should be good to go. There it is. Let's jump on. Yeah, take it up. And at the top of this, we're going to see the heart and the chains. Now there are 2 towers, like I said, with these kind of dredgelings that are, I guess, casting some sort of spell, and they're keeping this heart suspended in midair. And that's that. Before we do that, though, let's run up these stairs, and we're going to see a very small bridge. This, what looks like a door almost, this isn't here in anything but Pure White Tendency. And like I mentioned before, the idea of White Tendency, Black Tendency, that's something that's only really here in Demon Souls. And after you beat a boss, it turns the world to pure white. As long as you don't go back into the world and then go out back to the Nexus, it'll stay pure white. So that's why, instead of going directly into this, I went into 4-1, took care of some stuff there. We just got the prison key. This is going to allow us to unlock Sage Frake and get into some little areas that you can't otherwise get into without this key over in 3-1. So we got the key. Now we're going to go ahead and proceed back down the staircase and go knock down that heart. Kill those dredgelings. You may have noticed off to the left side of me running down the stairs a couple of different multicolored glowing lights. Those are going to be important later on, because we're going to be able to unlock a character, an NPC that will show up back in the Nexus. And if you don't know anything about him, I think he's called Yurt, and he has one of the coolest looking armor sets. I think it's called the Gloom set, and he will absolutely start murdering your NPCs if you don't watch out. Because he's an assassin, that's what he does. He works for a lady by the name of Mephistopheles, which you will meet later on. If I think you get the Nexus in Pure Black Tendency, I think she shows up. I forget exactly the way to get her to show up, but if she shows up, she'll give you tasks to go ahead and murder certain NPCs. If you do that, you kill Yurt first, so that you get the kills. You kill Yurt, you go talk to Mephistopheles, you get her to give you some tasks. You go and kill certain enemies, you talk to her, she'll give you stuff. And then, at the end of it, she'll turn on you, and you kill her, and you get her armor set. It's like the Rogue's set. So, another side quest. Probably won't do it in this playthrough unless I'm really, really tempted. Most likely, not really going to fool with it. These gargoyles won't come alive. They're just basic statues. Not to worry about them. You're going to look off to your left-hand side. We're going to see some items, and also we're going to see an elevator. These are the elevator platforms you can jump down. We're not going to do that quite yet. We're actually going to go down to these purple, green, and I think white lights down here. Be careful where to drop off. Don't drop off too far to the left or right, because it will kill you. Up to top here, grab this shard of archstone. We can use those later.
Are you
Here we are.
the demons? If so,
I am
then
Yurt.
help me
I
escape
am.
this place. I am on your side.
Yeah, right. You're on
I
my
have
side.
come to face the demons.
Now you are a demon. So go ahead and open the jail cell, and he's going to walk right through you, which is kind of creepy. He is an assassin. This is Yurt.
Thank you. I will
Notice his
remember
weapons. He's
this.
using a parrying
I
dagger in the
serve
left hand, and the right hand he's using a shotl.
again.
And the shotl will actually go through shields. So it's a good idea to use that if you're going to go up against any hardcore BPs that like to turtle up. You can use the shotl to chip away at them slowly. So in the elevator, all the way down to the very bottom of this, I don't know, tower area, we're going to end up in kind of a very strange, eerie looking place. When I first went into this area, I really thought that this water was poisoned, and I was really worried about getting into it and walking around in it, but it's not poisoned. It's just annoying. Kind of slows you down a little bit. And you can see why I thought it was poisoned, because look, it's red water. It doesn't look healthy. So around here to the side, we're going to notice a staircase. We're going to go ahead and head on up this staircase. Kill these guys, because these guys are annoying. Good enough. You didn't drop anything, I don't think. Nope, we're good. So we're going to want to two-hand our weapon and just hit these guys before they have a chance to hit us. Sometimes I'll drop Mercury Stone, which is nice if you're into the poisoned weapon type builds. Other times they won't drop a thing. So there you go, Mercury Stone, always good. And grab this item here. One of the really cool things about Demon Souls and Dark Souls is that you can farm areas and you can kill enemies repeatedly without any worry about them timing out. Dark Souls 2 adds this weird thing where you have limited spawning enemies. They'll only spawn, I think, for 15 times. So if you want them to spawn again, you have to use what's called a bonfire aesthetic, and that will basically reset that area and add another difficulty level. Like New Game Plus, if you use one, you use another one, take New Game Plus 2. So it gets really, really hard and very fast. And those don't go away either. If you turn an area into New Game Plus 1, when you get into New Game and you go into the area, it's now New Game Plus 2. So you got to be very careful when and where you use those bonfire aesthetics. So through the fog gate, of course, we're going to continue on the level, but first I want to grab these things here. This I think is Dark Moongrass. Yes, Dark Moongrass. Dark Moongrass is pretty decent. I prefer New Moongrass, but I think Dark Moongrass, heals certain status ailments, I think. I forget exactly the difference between New and Dark, but nonetheless, good to have. So up this staircase we go. This should work just fine here. This level is kind of long, kind of winding. There's not a lot really that goes on in the different places here. Once we get to these staircases, though, you're going to want to be very careful, because at the end of the staircase, you're going to notice a BP. And this is one of those grave wardens that we went up against in 3-1. And these guys suck even more than their non-black phantom counterparts. So we want to get that backstep if we can. Come on, come on. What, really no backstab? Alright, never mind, we killed her. There you go, fresh spice. That's good, we like that. Refills our magic. Alright, and onwards and upwards, right? And more of the same, really. Like I said, I just finished Dark Souls 2. I now have beaten the game. I'm very close to platinuming. I need a few more trophies to go ahead and finish off and grab that platinum, at least on my main screen name. I need the Master of Miracles, Master of Pyromancies, Master of, I think, Hexes, and Master of Sorceries. I'll need those 4 trophies, and if I'm not mistaken, that will do it for me. That'll pop me the platinum. And I think you can get a couple of those trophies done in the first playthrough. Like the Hexes, I know you definitely can. The Miracles, Pyromancy, and Sorcery, I'm not too sure about. Some of them I think are pointless and useless, but I guess, hey, it's good for a trophy. But here's the thing. I've always wondered, why didn't they ever do a Demon Souls 2, right? Because Demon Souls was a fantastic game. In many ways, I like it better than Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. And yeah, that might be because that's the first game I played in the Souls series, but I did have more fun, I think, with Demon Souls than I did with Dark Souls. And Dark Souls 2 is I'm still on the fence about, because I've only had it for a couple of months now. Haven't really gotten a chance to get, invested in it too much. So we'll see how it ends up turning out. But for Demon Souls, I gotta tell you, I've always loved Demon Souls. And then I found out something online I was reading the other day, and I heard about something called Beast Souls. And I got to do a little more investigation on it. And just in case you haven't heard about this or don't know much about it, from what I understand, Sony has the rights to the Demon Souls franchise. They have the ability to continue it, stop it, do all sorts of things to it. Whatever they want to do, they can, because it's their franchise, right? Sony has announced that there's going to be something they're going to be previewing at E3 this year called Beast Souls. And Beast Souls, from what I have been hearing and reading, sounds to be like the spiritual successor to Demon Souls, which could mean a PS4 exclusive. Now, whether or not that's true, I have no idea, but it's very interesting. I was watching some videos on YouTube and I came across a gentleman talking about Beast Souls and showing some photos that he had of, I guess, pre-rendered game images or something like that. And it looks really cool. It looks like a Souls game. It looks almost like a pirate / Renaissance type atmosphere. It looks like a lot of fun. And already I'm getting a little excited about it because I loved Demon Souls. Demon Souls has always been one of my favorite series. I just think that, yeah, maybe we'll see something come out. Maybe we'll see something here. And we're supposed to see something at E3. We're supposed to get kind of a bit of an announcement about something called Beast Souls. And what I'm really curious about is if it's going to be as good as Demon Souls. What are they going to do? Are they going to include, items and objects and things that we've had in Dark Souls? Or what's it going to be like? I've heard that there is actually some form of like gun type equipment you can get in the game, which would make sense if it's something along the lines of like a Renaissance. I mean, they did have very early muskets and very early wheel-lock pistols and things like that. So I'd be curious to find out, and maybe that's going to take more of a hardcore stance. Maybe it's going to replace some of the magic. It's going to be replaced with, steampunk style weapons. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. I am really looking forward to seeing what they have to offer us in Beast Souls. Because remember back when they were talking about Project Dark what ended up being Dark Souls, which means Project Beast could very well end up being something called Beast Souls. At least until we know something different, that's what I'm going to be calling it. So Demon Souls 2, Beast Souls, Project Beast, whatever you want to call it. I'm very excited about it. We'll have to wait and see. E3 is coming up, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping that they give us something good, some good news. If they don't, I'll be pretty disappointed, but here's hoping, right? Anyway, back to Demon Souls. This is the second tower here. We have to wait for a very long elevator, because remember, we're lower than we were before. So once the elevator comes down, we're going to get on the elevator, take it all the way up to the very top, and we're going to break another chain. Once we break that last set of chains, we'll actually be able to go to the boss. And the boss staircase is very treacherous. There's actually a BP at the very top of that boss staircase that will soul suck you and sometimes knock you off the cliff, which is instant death. The soul suck doesn't get you, the fall will. It's very annoying. I don't particularly want to go ahead and have to fight that guy. You can run past him if you're quick enough, but we'll have to see once we get up there. Chain will break, and the heart will go plunging to the bottom of the tower. I don't know what this heart thing is either. I don't know what the significance of this thing is. Some sort of like heart egg sac thing. It's really weird looking. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the spider, the old witch from Dark Souls 1, with that weird egg thing that grows on that guy's back. Okay, so the thing busts open and here come all these weird, spidey little creatures. We gotta kill them. Looks like there's a guy stuck in the wall over there. That's weird. So now that that is done, we can go ahead and run down across this bridge. We'll grab this item here and drop down. There we go. And drop on down, turn around. There's an item, I think. Well, there was an item there. We already grabbed it, though. There we go. Oh, Gargoyle wants to fight. So, Gargoyle, you wish to fight? I think that's the Spiral Rapier that he's using. Oh man, oh man, oh man. He is really getting close to killing me. Oh, I don't have my shield up. No. I better pop another healing just to be on the safe side. Okay. Alright. What is he doing? Things like this is just kind of weird. Oh, there he is. Ah. Much like Kingsfield, which I think I'm actually going to be doing a playthrough of Kingsfield here on 3GB. I'd like to do one, to be honest. But much like Kingsfield, it's a good idea to go ahead and circle strafe around these guys, get to their back, and hit them with their back there. Some of their weapons will actually have a huge arcing swing, which will end up hitting you anyway, so it doesn't much matter. But a good idea to approach from behind, hit them when they're not looking and they can't swipe at you. So now we're going to head back to the heart, or at least where the heart was. And we're going to go down below the heart, down into an area that we couldn't go before because there would be tentacles kind of holding up the heart. Now those tentacles are going to be gone and we can go ahead and proceed down to the bottom levels. And you'll find items down there. For example, you'll find the Ring of Avarice. The Ring of Avarice I had mentioned back in 3-1 you can actually buy from that merchant in the cells. No point in buying it because you can find it here at the very bottom of this tower. And what that would do is it'll increase the amount of souls you receive from killing enemies. Let's break these. I think there's an item. Yeah, there's one. Old Spice, I'll take it. Oh, what's this guy doing? Okay, never mind. So the Ring of Avarice is a great tool to have if you really want to get yourself a good chunk of souls. Also, if you're a female, you'll gain more souls per kill, and you also can equip something called the Silver Bracelets, which will give yourself even more souls. So a lot of people ask why I play as female characters, and in Dark Souls I just prefer playing as a female character. In Dark Souls 2 I have all but one female character. The reason being though is in Demon Souls especially, they gain more souls. Yeah, you're not as strong, but you gain a ton more souls. So if you can do a female magician, you can use Soul Suck with the bracelets plus the ring. Man, you can rake in a huge amount of souls. You can level up very quickly. So we turn to our right, we're going to get some items. Go to our left, we get I think some moonstone. I think a gargoyle. I typically go to the right, kind of work my way around this way because it comes up behind some of these guys. At least towards the end of the area. There we go. Two-handing is always a good idea. There's our Ring of Avarice, which we can use later on to gain more souls. I liked actually putting on the ring right before the end of the level. So you go in and you'll fight the boss. If you're with somebody, it makes it a lot easier because you can kind of pull back and let them kind of do their job. Put on your Ring of Avarice, and right before the boss dies, you'll gain the souls, and you can still basically use your rings you had before to go ahead and finish off the boss. Just make a last-minute ring swap right before you kill him. That's what I usually do. Plus the silver bracelets, if you put those on, you'll be good to go. Alright, so that is the last little bit in this area. So now we're going to go across and straight ahead. I'm going to grab, I think, some moonstone, I think. I'll have to go through a gargoyle. Oh man, I hate these guys. God, come back here and fight me. Ah, stupid ranged characters. Alright, screw you. I'm not gonna fool with you. Alright, down to the bottom here, we're gonna grab our chunk of moonstone. Yep, I'm gonna target him. Let's go over here. What is this? Okay. Excellent. More moonstone. Perfect. Whoa. Whoa, I don't want to go off the edge. Alright, I'm gonna run past here. Run, 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 run. Grab this item off to the left here. Now you can roll through them and all that, but I wouldn't want to roll through all the way and roll off the end of the cliff because it's a drop right past you there. Ooh, God, I hate these close call areas here. Alright, screw you, gargoyle. I'm out of here, punk. So now we're going to go ahead and head back up to the top, but we're not going to go to the boss just yet. Now, like I said before, you have to fight a boss called the Man-Eater, and the Man-Eater is annoying. He starts off, like I said, being a solo boss, but then if you get his life halfway down, he'll actually summon his friend, another Man-Eater, and you got to fight two of them, and they are annoying. And since I'm not wielding any gigantic weapons that will do much damage in one shot, I want to go ahead and minimize the amount of damage that I'm going to have to take. So I'm going to probably end up killing off one of the Man-Eaters before even going in to fight the boss. But like I said, we'll do that next time. I need to go back out to the Nexus, and I've got to buy some more arrows. I can go to Grave Robber Blige if I want to, buy some arrows there as well. I don't want to go into 4-2 yet because that's going to be pure white. And if I go into pure white tendency in 4-2, I want to make sure I can grab some of the objects and items. So this is the boss stair there, and we're going to go up these stairs. But I'm not going to do it quite yet. As you can see, if you go way up top of these stairs, you know, you're actually pretty high up. If you end up falling off the right side of this, you will die. There's no way to save yourself. So we're not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to go back to the Nexus. We're going to call it here, and I'm going to go buy some arrows because I want to make sure that I can kill this guy, and I don't think I have enough arrows on me to take the Man-Eater down all the way to 0 health. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it here. I'm going to gather some stuff off camera. Going to get myself ready. Next time we'll come back. We'll take on the Man-Eater and hopefully kill him. Just a quick announcement before I let you guys go. MJ, myself, and from time to time WTF Send It, we're doing something called the Ladle Bros, which I think is going to be kind of our Dark Souls 2 playthrough. We're not going to show everything. I know MJ's working on a couple of trophy series for 3GB. I'm doing more of the original games like Demon Souls. I'm thinking about doing Dark Souls after I finish Demon Souls, and I'm even contemplating doing some of the original Kingsfield stuff. Kingsfield is a little bit of a strange game. I don't know if really you guys are going to like it or not. I don't know. But it is on the list. I am considering doing a Kingsfield playthrough. If anybody wants to chime in and drop me a comment, let me know if you guys like to see Kingsfield. I would definitely like to get you guys' input on that. If not, we're just really going to go through Dark Souls, going to go through Demon Souls, continue through the Souls series. Ladle Bros is going to be kind of our Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I don't really plan on doing a solo run of Dark Souls 2 because it'll be mostly in Ladle Bros. So I hope you guys are enjoying what we have so far on 3GB. We're trying to get more footage up for you guys, trying to get more content out. We'll see you guys next time on the 3GB solo play. Look for more Demon Souls coming up, and we'll see you guys back here soon. Thanks for watching. 3GB out.